Good morning, everyone. It's Arlene, Nana Hannah. It's been months since I even made a video, but today is a really simple one that anybody could make. As long as you have some bread dough and you let it raise, you can make what we're calling grissini's, and they are Italian breadsticks. Okay, so there is a legend. If I could find it here, there is a legend that says that back in 1679, the court doctor ordered the court baker to bake something for the king because the king was unhealthy and he couldn't eat anything that was a lot of bread in it. So he invented these breadsticks called crostini, and that was in Turin, Italy. So I'm going to show you how to make them. I have my dough right here, if I can just kind of, okay. Here's my dough. You let it raise a little bit. Once you let it raise, take a knife and you cut them in strips like this. Now you could make them thin or you could make them thicker, and they would have to cook a little bit longer, of course, if you make them thicker. Now, let me just show you. I just made a few. I'll set them over here. Now what you do at this point is you take your strip of dough and you roll it out. Okay. Now these are going to be thin, and if I put two together, that's a thin one right there. Ooh, little spaghetti base. And then you could make them thicker if you put two together. Okay. Now, if you want to season them, you can add sesame seeds, anything like that, and you can also twist them like so. Okay, so what I've decided to do is I've got some of this everything bagel mix, and you want to put this on, or any other kind of seasoning, you want to set it on some kind of a counter or something that doesn't have any flour on it, because this will allow the dough to pick up. See how it's picking up the seeds? Pick up the seeds. Otherwise, if it's got flour under it, it's harder and it'll slide more. So I've got a big pan here that's got spray with some Pam. So you have to at least lubricate your parchment paper. Set your oven on 400 degrees. Okay, there you go. There's my pan. So what I'm going to do now is take one of these and that I rolled it, and I'm going to set it right on the pan. So I'll try that with each one. Really easy. I've never made them before, but now I know what crostini means, what that word is. So these that I made skinnier, I'm going to make them a little bit fuller, put two together and roll them. You don't want to roll too hard, because if you roll too hard, then you're going to get a flat stick of bread. So here we go again. I'm going to put some more on there. Now, lots of times people will take their breadsticks, and rather than do this, they'll just cook them plain with nothing on them. And in doing that, when they're finished, they'll take a piece of ham or some kind of Italian meat and roll it, wrap it around the stick, around the breadstick, and then use it as like a little, antipasto kind of thing with olives and other things with it. So we'll see what happens with these little suckers. I'm going to put them on here, and while I'm doing this, I'm going to turn this thing off, and we'll check it later, and then I'll stick them in the oven, and we'll see what we got. All right, bye. Okay, I am back. So my grissinis are in the oven. They've been in there for 8 to 10 minutes. So depending on how thick you want your sticks to be, if you want them real thin, you only cook them for 7-8 minutes. But if you want them, you want to make thick ones, which I did. It's my first time doing this, so they didn't come out perfect. Well, I have to do it a couple more times to get them really good. But when you're halfway through the 6 or 8 or 10 minutes that you put them in, take half of that, rotate them so that the brown part is underneath, it goes on top. And then you will have them browned all the way around. You can keep them in longer if you want. The thing is, what's nice about this is, like I said, you could roll it, you could keep it with some kind of lunch meat wrapped around it, or you could just dip it in like a melted butter. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. So, there's my own. Okay, I'm going to take them out of the oven here, and we'll see what happened. Mine were in for, about 10 minutes or so, and I did rotate them. And I'm going to bring this down so you can actually see the finished product here. Okay. Now, they don't look really good. I get it, but you know what? They're going to be good. As you can see, mine are really weird looking. You can make the shape, whatever shape you want, really. But the point is, they're thicker. So, when they're thicker, they're going to be a little bit more bread-like inside. Let me show you something I'm saying. See how this just broke? And you can see how the bread is inside, but yet the outside is dark. Now I could have made them a little bit darker. Some of them are darker than others, but they come out really neat, and it's kind of a neat thing to try. Very simple. You can buy bread dough at Kroger. You don't have to make a special recipe. Or what you can do is you can also look online, go to Google and go on to grissini, Grissini, breadsticks, and you'll come with all kinds of recipes. I did put a little olive oil in there, and that makes it more smooth and more soft. So that's my tip for today, folks. Didn't come out too good, but I'm going to keep practicing. I hope you all enjoy your day today. Bye.